Okay, hello Flash fans and other glorious people of this world we live on. Are we sure we live on Prime Earth or Earth 2 or Earth 3? Who knows what Earth we live on? Except we only know that Barry Allen is definitely on Earth 1. And speaking of Barry Allen, the whole reason of posting this video tonight is to let you know that shit went down on The Flash tonight and it was insane. Oh my god, Deadpool face. I don't know what to do. Hold on. I gotta check my messages. Ah. Okay, so shoutouts. This is a spoiler video for the Flash episode that just posted tonight. Today is Tuesday, February 23rd. One of my last videos that I'll be doing for a while. So I just had to talk about this video way too much. As you know, this is the return of King Shark video. The last time we'll probably see him for this season. So the video starts off with Barry, them recapping what happened last week. Barry and them escape from Zoom, escape from Earth 2. Now, here is my thought. A lot of speculation. Who is Zoom? What's going on? At the end of that episode, Jay Garrick died. Okay, Zoom reached his hand through the breach as it was closing, right through Jay Garrick's chest, and pulled him back into Earth 2, captured him, brought him back to his lair. Oh my god, this video was so amazing. So let me try and go slow and break it down. Okay, so there's some family turmoil going on between Barry and Wally, and I understand why, because, well, Wally's the new kid on the block, literally the new kid in Joe's life, and Barry has always been there, okay? And for Joe and Iris, Barry is the prodigal son, because he was there. Wally was unknown, but now that Wally's back and reconnecting with his family, things get a little bit tense and difficult, which I completely don't understand. So, you got your family squabbles there. Eventually, at the end of the episode, they work things out, and Joe sits Wally down and explains, yes, Barry is my son. I took him in when he was young, and I gave him all the love he supported he needs since his daddy was in jail for supposedly killing his mom. So you can imagine how tough that would be on a person. But I'm sorry if you don't. Bottom line, you're still my son too. I love you both. You, Barry, and Iris. So, we see Barry feeling the weight of the world on his shoulders, as Oliver does all the time in every Arrow show. So Barry is now carrying the weight of the world, and not just his world, but Earth 1 and Earth 2. That's 2 worlds. Damn, Barry, you got a lot to answer for. The death of Joe on Earth 2 and all the people victimized by Zoom. Barry's at fault for that. At least he wants to blame himself. Now, we get into the touch and go. There was a lot of Jaws references in this episode due to King Shark, and there was a Sharknado reference by Joe for when King Shark came and destroyed his house. Put a big old hole right in, and he's like, well, I don't know if the insurance will cover Sharknado attacks. That was funny, because Sharknado has 3 films. Okay, I know the first one was low budget, but the second one was really high budget. I think it actually made it into the theaters. And then the third one is on Netflix right now if you want to go see it. It was a good movie. They're funny. Low budget cut movies, but funny. Alright, so let's get back to it. Barry Allen. Barry Allen. That name has so many issues, so many drama tied to it, okay? So what goes on in this episode? King Shark is basically hunting down Barry, and when he finds Barry after destroying Joe's house, and Barry is able to quickly turn into the Flash and face to face King Shark after Argus had captured King Shark since Harrison Wells put him down the first time. They meet face to face, and Barry's like, you're trying to hunt me down, but for what though? Like, Zoom, Earth 1, Earth 2, no connection, so you're not getting back home, and Zoom ain't coming to collect my dead body. So, boom, I don't know, explosion. So King Shark's, well, I may not have a reason to kill you, but I ain't getting locked up again. So he hightails it to the river or water, the nearest waterfront for Central City. And then Barry's teaming up with Diggle and Diggle's wife, Lila. There you go. Diggle and Lila from Star City on the Arrow, and they're teaming up with Flash and Team Flash to go capture King Shark. Now, I'll get into the other characters in this story, but let's just focus on Barry and King Shark for a while. Okay, so Barry is fighting King Shark, and the final fight was pretty nice because Barry like electrifies the water and completely stuns the hell out of King Shark, puts him to rest. Night night. Other than that, King Shark is like, well, you may be faster than me on land, but you're not as fast as me in the water. And I think sharks are one of the fastest fish in the water. I'm not too sure about that because I don't really care. But Barry still beats him. Fastest man alive. King Shark, you're a fish, but you're also a man. And you're not the fastest man alive. So Barry puts him night-night, and that's pretty much how the show ends. Except other problems get solved out. Okay, so Cisco is still freaking out from when he left Earth 2 and saw Ronnie and Caitlin as Killer Frost and Deathstorm on Earth 2, and himself as Reverb and Evil Cisco on Earth 2. And yeah, Caitlin's pretty much upset. She just watched her second love in the show die pretty much right in front of her. It's crazy. So I mean, what else would you do? I'd cut myself off from people too. I'm tired of feeling feelings every time I feel something for someone, they die. So yeah, it's kind of fucked up. But yeah, so Caitlin is feeling the mode right now, and I don't know. She's getting better though, because after she finally sat down with Cisco and had a weird heart-to-heart, he told her, "I was on Earth too. I saw your doppelganger. She was evil, a cold, psychopathic bitch named Killer Frost. You've been getting kind of frosty lately, Caitlin, so I don't know if you're going to turn into this Killer Frost, meta-human powers or not." So, yeah. So Caitlin, by the end of the episode, had it out. Well, didn't have it out, but sat down with Cisco and talked. I may be shunned and cut off from other people right now, but there is no way I'm going to turn into that evil psychopathic lady that you saw on Earth 2, because that's not me. And good. I'm glad. I'm relieved to hear that. Good job, Caitlin. You're on the winning side. I don't know if we're winning, but you're on the good guy side. Now, here's the thing. Last I don't know, 20 seconds that you get after the flash, after it ends and you see the lightning bolt straight across the screen, we open up. Well, before I tell you that, Harrison Wells and his daughter, his daughter is kind of feeling the mode right now. Jesse Quick is kind of feeling the mode because she's stuck on Earth 1 now. She can't go back to her home. She can't go back to her friends, can't go back to school. Her old life is gone, cut off from her. She can't never go back to Earth 2. She's stuck on Earth 1. Father's like, I did everything I can to save you. But now he's fallen back into the same habits. He's become this cold, calculating father. And she's like, I don't know. We're right back where we started. I thought, Zoom capturing me would bring us closer. But you saved me, and then you're right back at it. So, I don't know. But they eventually work things out. He just like, alright, fine. I'll accept your help, daughter. But I'm just trying to keep you safe. I'm trying to do everything in your best interest. I'm not a father, but I just assume that's what he's thinking. Everything for her best interest, no matter what. So, boom. They're on Earth 1. Barry's, like, feeling the mode from people dying on Earth 2, people dying on Earth 1, and Zoom being faster than him. Now let's get to this open ending scene. This ending open scene, however you want to call it, but let's get to it. Setting, Zoom's lair. You should know it by now. You've seen it in like 2 episodes when they were in Earth 2. Zoom's lair opens up. And we see him. Well, we first open up on the man in the mask. Still have no idea who that is. Let's try and find out. Start getting some speculation. Drop some comments. Leave some things in my comment box to let me know who that is. I have some speculations that I'm going to throw in at the end. But for now, we open up to that scene and then we see Zoom running in. carrying the dead body of Jay Garrick. Jay Garrick drops him on the floor. Then he takes a minute and does his evil pause, and he's like, then he unmasks. And whose face is it? Whose face lies under that mask? But Jay Garrick. Jay Garrick's face under the mask of Zoom. The magnitude is real. Flash fans are going crazy. It's a pandemic. So who is this now? Okay, so if we look at the name Zoom, Zoom is obviously Hunter Zolomon. That's that version of the Reverse Flash family. Okay, that's who Zoom is. But if we look at Earth 2, Jay Garrick has his own Reverse Flash in that setting, okay? And his name is Edward Clyces. Something like that. So, he's known as the rival. And he wants to duplicate the Velocity 9 formula to get faster than Jay Garrick. He wants that power. So I understand this whole trip about Zoom. So it seems like a Edward Clyces story, because we still don't know who that man in the mask is. See, that could be the real Jay Garrick, or we don't know who the real Jay Garrick is at this point. He has two faces now. So it's Edward Clyces Zoom, and the man in the mask. It's Edward Clyces Zoom, and the man in the mask is Jay Garrick. Or was that the real Jay Garrick that Zoom just killed? And Zoom is Edward Clyces. We don't know. I thought Zoom was Wally West from Earth 2, but it's not. So I lose points for that theory. Next episode of The Flash is going to involve Earth 1 storyline with a female speedster. She just got casted. I forgot who she is. I won't be posting a video about it. I won't even see it, most likely. So that will kind of suck. But, yeah, guys. That was just an amazing episode. The CGI, the money that they put into that episode, I think it was directed by one of the comic book guys that appears on the AMC channel. They do the show and they talk about comics and all stuff that comic based. So they have their own show, and he directed this Flash episode. Okay, so other than that, I can tell you to look forward to the Supergirl episode involving the Flash. My theory is, now this is just a theory, when they are trying to get back to Earth 2 to defeat Zoom, get vengeance for Jay Garrick, all that stuff. When Barry is trying to get back to Earth 2, he somehow stumbles onto Supergirl's Earth. I don't know what Earth they're going to call that, but they stumble onto her Earth. And he helps her out. I mean, what does Barry Allen do when any pretty girl needs his help? Of course he's going to help her out. So Barry Allen's going to help out Supergirl. And in that episode, I know we're getting two villains that I read about. We're getting Livewire and we're getting Banshee. So that's going to be pretty fucking cool. Because Barry's going to be like, well, I dealt with a metahuman who has lightning powers before, so this should be a cakewalk. All I got to do is not get electrocuted, or I could just hurl some lightning at her. Speed Force lightning. Bitch, you can't conduct that. Banshee? I don't know. If you can break the sound barrier, I'm pretty sure you can move faster than her, and she can scream. So, yeah. That's what's coming up. Go ahead, like, share, post, comment on this video. Do all that you have to do, and I will get back to you. Hopefully, by the end of the episode, Wally finds out that Barry's the Flash. I mean, Wally is obsessed with speed. He just came up with this theory for a super powered car powered by a jet engine. I mean, if that's not fast, I don't know what is. He has some obsession with speed. Weird obsession. So, go ahead, leave comments, drop, and hit me back up. Thank you guys for watching. I had to post this video, and I will see you guys later.